Hey everyone, I'm Lauren Stone with Toy Wizards, that's toy-wizards.com, and I'm back for another spontaneous toy review. And today's items were brought to us by Schleich. So big thank you to Schleich, or Schleich, I'm sure some people pronounce it, for giving us some awesome things to look at together. So, as you can tell by the name of this company, Schleich, or Schleich, I'm not sure how your average Westerner would pronounce it. It's a Germanic name, European company, and so for me the CH goes, but, enough on that. But the line we're looking at is from Bayala, which I can pronounce without a problem. So we're going to be looking at some Bayala toys today and discussing what exactly this is. Bayala is a line of I say it loosely, you guys know me, girl-driven toys that are produced by Schleich. I promise I'll just stop saying it. I'm saying it wrong. Sorry, guys. Produced by this company that basically revolve around some of my favorite fantastical things. Trolls, wizards, fairy kings, birds that talk, and fish that sing. And if your heart is true, then you will find them too. Extra points in the comments if you know what I'm talking about, dude. Nick Jr. for life. But there is a fantastical line of toys, and with Bayala, it was even made into a movie. I know you can stream it through, I was told, Hulu and maybe even YouTube. You can find the trailer very easily on YouTube. I think it looks very charming and enticing. Again, I love stories with fairies and mermaids and mythical creatures, things that fly, wyverns and all that kind of cool stuff. I read a lot of fantasy and I just love it. The thing with these toys is you're going to see is that they're in a style that is very subdued. The sensibilities are very European. They almost, and I say this in no disrespectful way, but these toys almost sort of look like things that you would find in a gardening shop or something that you would find in one of those like quiet boutique toy shops, like the ones that sell wooden toys and kind of loose items, and everything just sort of looks gentle and non-stylized. That's how I'll put it. Gentle and non-stylized, sort of generic fairy, generic fantasy item, or again, you go to one of those home goods stores and you see the gardening section and it's like, here's a mermaid for your garden, here's a fairy for your garden, and they sort of have those sensibilities. The most stylized one is actually from the Bayala movie, but you'll see, I think these are fantastic, but these are the kind of aesthetic sensibilities it's tapping into. Before we go further, give this video a big like and subscribe to Toy Wizards on YouTube so you don't miss a single one of our updates. In the samples box, they sent me, this is so cute, we got Papa Smurf. I used to have a lot of those vinyl Smurfs back in the day, and you can buy them by like the buckets at like shows these days. If you go to any sort of toy show, there's always somebody trying to sell the Smurfs, and they're always dirty in the same way. But this is not vinyl, this is plastic, and this is newer Papa Smurf, like from the movies and stuff like that. You can see the blue eyes, and just the face is a little different. But I thought it was so cute that I was sent a little thank you Papa Smurf. High five right there. So in this assortment that I was sent, we have Enchanted Fairy riding an enchanted owl, an adorned enchanted owl. Oh, I like. We're going to open this up, but I'm seeing so far there's a crown and there's like armor on the wings. Like, that's cool. So we're going to open this up. We have very simple, very pleasant little rainbow unicorn right there. We'll open that up too. Check this one out. This one's amazing. We have an Enchanted Seahorse with glitter all over it, with this amazing mermaid queen with her crown holding her trident, like just looking fantastic. Like, look at that determined face. Like, this is the one. I love mermaids. I loved mermaids as a kid. I went nuts for them. And this is our toy from the Bayala movie. We'll open her up and look at her. We'll get a good look at her face because it does not match the artwork. Like, the artwork, she's like very kind of like astute resolve, and this one she looks like she's rolling her eyes. But she's got glitter on her and she's holding some magic, and that's enough for me. All right, let's crack these open. One is interesting because for my American sensibilities, you can't see inside this box. We are so used to like collector's packaging or like open packaging that to receive this and like have no idea what the actual toy looks like is foreign to me. So it's really interesting. And the rest of these, you know, are open packaging. But this one is not, with our fairy and our owl companion. Yip yip. These are beautiful toys. Seriously beautiful. So let's crack her open and see what we got. You have to put this together. Things are separate. That's amazing. So we have this fairy, like yowza. She's got her bloomers, and her wings are back, and it looks like her skirt is billowing backwards, like she's in flight. Made of a nice quality plastic with beautiful gradient. Look at that gorgeous color. Just the rose and the flowing wings. And her outfit is just, I mean, the bodice and the skirt. Like, I love this sort of fantastical, peasant-y enchant. Oh my god, I could just gush forever. So gorgeous. I'm surprised there's no character names. That's really... There must be on the website. I'll link to where you can buy these. You can buy them from Amazon as well. You don't have to go to the European website or anything. Here's our owl. There's holes where the... No articulation on these. We didn't expect that. Holes where I'm going to attach the wings. Beautiful toy. Wonderful, like spectacular paint jobs on these. And I love the pink saddle. Look at that face. Look at her fancy crown. I just love this kind of stuff. It's just sweet, you know? It's just something to project a nice story onto. If you're a little kid playing with these kind of toys, again, kids love fairies. They love mermaids. They love fantasy. They love enchanted creatures. Dude, these wings. And the glitter. There's more glitter. Let's see. Can you see the glitter? Yes, that entire bottom row before we have the dark gradients of the paint. You can see that glitter. And look at this beautiful armor on the tip of the wings. I want this bird. Can I have one for real? And then we're going to pop it right in. Let you know if I have any problems there. Nope. So that's our ball joint articulation. Stunning. Second wing. Everything's in great condition. Oh my gosh. I am so humbled and blown away. I just love this kind of stuff. And let's see how our little lady sits. And wow, you know what? She really stays right on. Oh my gosh. This is stunning, dude. This is like... my daughter can fight me for this. Look how beautiful this is. Oh my gosh, what a treasure. I am so blown away. I just love soft, enchanted crap. Let's open her up. Again, no names. There's like numbers on the back. So, you know, we have toy 70557, 70572. Guys, give them names. That's how kids attach to things. Come on. Her trident is actually tied to her arm. I think I'm going to leave that tie on just so we don't lose this accessory. So she sits on this really nicely too, actually. Here we go. This is our seahorse. Here we go. Here's our mermaid and the horse. They're all adorned with seashells and gold paint and glitter and this fantastic sea foam grayish blue color. It just looks like they're in motion, riding over the sea, over a wave. She comes up because trouble's a brewing and she's gonna mess some crap up for some bad guys. This is one powerful lady. And a really nice toy. And honestly, just the fact that like, oh, there's magnets in her tushy. That is cool. That's really smart. So there's magnets in the horse and on her so that she'll stay put. It's not just a result of really smart molding. Like, there's magnets. Are there magnets on this one too? Oh, there are. I missed that. Okay, so both of these ladies have magnets, and that's what's keeping them on their respective animals. That is smart. I've seen other toys, of course, use magnets, but it's not something common in kids' toys. Like we've talked about with the new Mattel gimmick of the horses, where there's like that saddle thing and you clip your doll onto the horse and that's how she stays on. There's no magnets. But these little plastic toys have magnets keeping them on their animals. That is brilliant. I'm so easily impressed by things that work. But to have magnets keeping everything where it needs to be and then fewer lost parts, cool. We'll take it. So we have our rainbow unicorn, very cut and dry. Super cute toy. If I were a kid, this would totally be Starlight in my Rainbow Bright games. Although Starlight did not have a unicorn or a My Little Pony style butt stamp. But, you know, here we are. And last but not least, we have our fairy. And I know this character has a name. Feya. There we go. Look! It only took a movie, but we have a named character. I'm telling you, all these characters should be named. So this is Feya, and I'll show you guys the back of the card, and it has a still from the movie. It's a CG movie. International animation is going places, man. Back in the day, we never got any sort of movies that were international, except like the occasional, of course, like Japanese one that would get dubbed over, but we didn't know what France was doing. We didn't know what Germany was doing. And now, just because of our streaming life, we get to see animation and stories from other parts of the world. And I just think it's amazing. My daughter and I were watching Over the Moon recently. It's on Netflix. And that movie, which I believe is actually Chinese. I'll look real quick so I don't sound stupid. Yeah, I was right. It's a collaboration between Sony and Pearl Studio, which is a Shanghai animation studio. And my God, that movie was gorgeous, man. The music was so good. The animation was so good. And they're just such contenders now. Granted, you still have the bargain version of movies. There's a version of Peter Pan on Netflix that's a little microwave looking. A little copy paste. A little, you know, the version that like your mom would get for you from the video rental store when the actual versions were all rented out. You know the flavor. But again, I watched the trailer for Bayala, and I just thought it looked. I was sucked in, man. I was enticed. I liked the animation style. I liked the dubbing. I thought it was totally fine. And the story seemed enjoyable. So I definitely go check out the Bayala movie if you have kids that like fairy stories, fantasy stories, and have watched all of the Tinkerbell stories like my kids have. There's like 6 or 8 of those movies and they power blasted all of them. Then consider streaming Bayala, the movie. And here is a picture of the artwork. So this is the style of the movie. Very approachable, very modern, soft CG. It looks good to me. So this is Feya. And I really like how she's rolling her eyes. She doesn't care. She's holding her butterflies. She's holding these kind of pinkish clear butterflies. She has these beautiful like strawberries and cream wings with the outline of the glitter. I love the pink color. Everyone who makes Power Ranger toys in the US needs to take a hint that this is the pink you want for the Pink Ranger, not the red tone pink. So this lovely bubblegum, baby soft Pink Ranger pink. And this is just a cool toy. I don't know, she's sweet. No articulation, but I like it. I don't know, it's just, you know, you can bounce it around, and if you don't want to use these toys for playing, I still think they would make lovely garden accessories. And I'm on the garden obsession right now. I've been planting, and so yeah, these are going to be played with, of course. But if my daughter and her friends tire of them, I might just take them back so they can enchant my growing space. Because everyone knows that blueberries grow better after they received a kiss from a fairy. Right? Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'm Lauren Stone with Toy Wizards. That's toy-wizards.com. Visit our site for all sorts of toy news, reviews, articles, listicles, snarticles, editorials, opinion pieces. And I'll catch you for the next one. Be good, be safe, keep collecting. Bye.